Welcome to Robertland. That's right, your favorite not safe for work comedy theme park podcast. I'm your host, Robert Thompson, comedian, musician, theme park phenologist. How to do? What is up, everybody? How you guys doing? Man, I'm excited. What else could a birthday boy ask for?
Yeah,
than,
birthday man.
A birthday man, dude. I am 47 years old today.
You know what's funny? I used to make jokes about that kind of shit. Like, oh, you know, this guy over here, he's 60. And it's like, fuck off. And then as I get older, I'm like, dude, we say that shit, but it's like that shit comes around the corner pretty quick.
Real quick, dude.
Yeah.
I think, I definitely.
Not that we're close to 60, but even still. We will be one day.
Yeah, we
hopefully,
will be, dude. I hope so. Yeah,
as long as we have our vigor.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, oh, for sure, man. I mean, there's pills for that.
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm excited. Speaking of penises and erect penises,
big rhino is that
old
what
erect penises. Yeah, it is. This is an exciting episode
because it's your birthday.
It's my birthday, and I can cry if I want to. No, but it is my. It's actually I'm 35 years old.
Wow, you made your mid-30s.
Yeah, dude, it is. It is a trip, man. But this one is kind of. I'm really excited because we're gonna go down memory lane and talk about Bullwinkles, which it has a very it's always left an imprint on me and my soul, going as a child to Bullwinkles in Upland, California. May it rest in peace. But I'm excited to get into it with you, Ross.
Yeah, man.
And excited for you guys to
jump
hear us
with
get
us.
Excited. Yeah. If you've seen Butt Machine Boys, which we reference a lot, this is gonna have the same sort of vigor and passion as well.
Yeah, totally.
Which is,
and weirdly enough, the tie-in with Bullwinkles is that they used to film Butt Machine Boys in the Bullwinkles bathroom.
Whoa, dude!
Yeah, man.
I had no idea.
One of the existing Bullwinkles that still exists.
Oh,
we'll
Rocky!
Get into that. We're gonna crack open this can of worms.
Yeah, dude. Can you do a Rocky impression?
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, Bullwinkle. Oh, yeah. I'm one half of the Butt Machine Boys.
Is that lady still alive? Smoking cigarettes? I
think so. I think she's like 97 years old.
Damn, dude. Oh, shit. Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bullwinkle. Yeah, you can take your fucking nose and stick it right up my butthole and split me in half.
Well, it's a little difficult physically, but I'll make it work.
Yeah, Bullwinkle. This is like the worst Rocky and Bullwinkle impressions.
Well, I'm sure the fans out there are excited and enjoying it.
Well,
but
wait a minute. We got to talk about Zach Hillman. Zach Hillman, he's got a theme park memory for us.
Yeah, before we get to Bullwinkles, we're going to have my favorite segment, your favorite segment, a theme park minute with Zach Hillman. Enjoy.
This is Theme Park Minute with Zach Hillman. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was Reddit user I Am Prime's sprawling, detailed roller coaster tycoon 2 theme park. In fact, it took him over a decade to finalize his virtual fantasy land between 2007 and 2017. But who am I to judge? During that time span, I lived in a park that didn't have any rides, but did have a lot of crack. I mean, a lot of crack. I've lived in a ton of parks. This one had an exorbitant amount of crack. In contrast, Prime's park contains 34 roller coasters and 255 attractions with themed areas such as Egypt, Tron, and stay out of my room, Derek. The park hosts 8,000 AIs a day, while its virtual monorail has ferried over 1 million fake guests. But only one of them has managed to steal my heart. The map was completed using hacks like OpenRTC2 that enabled Prime to photograph the entire landscape in HD and build the park with an unlimited budget. And to think, it all started with his mouse.
Oh my God, my voice is still from that fucking Rocky impression.
Oh, dude,
that was really. I did a really good job. I'm just gonna go ahead and pat myself on the back on that one.
Pat Sajak yourself on the back. Didn't he say something about like a contestant recently, and they want him to apologize or something?
Pat Sajak?
Yeah, like I think he was. I don't know. I think he was like, no.
I
think they had someone maybe of handicapped descent who was on the show, and he was like,
no.
"All right, you can go now."
Oh boy,
what is he host again?
It's not Jeopardy. It's Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Wheel of
the great Pat Sajak.
Yeah, dued. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to Pat Sajak me off today. Good segue.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and Vanna White that one right off the slate. I don't know.
Good, man. Yeah, well, I'm glad you are, and I'm glad you're here, man.
Bullwinkles, man.
Yeah, so Bullwinkles.
And the family fun centers. It's a weird history with Bullwinkles.
Yes.
That I know very little of because there ain't much out there, strangely enough.
Yeah,
which is a goddamn crime, I think.
I think so as well, and I, because there was a time when you had a lot of those like restaurants opening up, those themed restaurants, and Chuck E. Cheese, obviously, but Family Fun Center actually predates Chuck E. Cheese, and it kind of.
But Bullwinkles doesn't.
Yeah, Bullwinkles doesn't. It came after Chuck E. Cheese.
Growing up, I absolutely loved Chuck E. Cheese. I thought the animatronic band I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, and they ripped, dude.
It did, and Bullwinkles kind of took that in some respects to another level.
They did, dude. They did, and if I remember very, very vividly that the pizza was better when I was a kid than Chuck E. Cheese.
I was watching this commercial, this old Bullwinkles commercial, and they were talking about all the different kinds of pizzas they had, and one of them was this seafood pizza, which I feel like cheese and fish it's the nastiest fucking combination ever.
Well, have you ever eaten a moldy vagina?
I heard Pat Sajak has a couple times.
No, we'll edit that out.
Yeah, no.
Okay, no, but no, I mean, guys, yeah, schmegma. Ugh. Like, I'm not saying that only women can smell bad. Guys can smell bad too. Anyways,
I prefer the smell of a musky man.
You like a
I like the ball
scent
personally. Yeah, it's a thing that it's a kink.
Yeah,
some consider it a kink.
Yeah,
I consider it to be normal. But I sure do love.
Did you volunteer at like the football games? Like, hey, if you guys need me to clean the jock straps.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, like if you just go ahead and throw the jock straps like around my shoulders, as you guys are like entering the locker room, just like come at me with them off. Appreciate that. Thanks so much.
It's like Ross is the bat boy. He's 30 years old, but he's still volunteering.
Good job, guys. Way to really crank it out there. Oh!
Yeah, they like catch you and you have like a jock strap over your face. And you're like, you don't actually wash them. You just absorb the scent. You're all.
Hey guys, you ever heard the Bum Machine Boys? If you ever want to come over and watch it, me and my buddy Robert would like to hang out in my mom's basement. Anyway, come over anytime you want.
Oh man, I love it, dude. I love when we can reminisce on things we do.
Yeah, like watching Butt Machine.
Anyway, so you were saying we were talking about Bullwinkles, and that format of that formula was working really well for a long time.
Yeah, especially in the 80s it really was, because a lot of those animatronics, that was like high-end technology. But I fucking still, you're the same way. We fucking love animatronics.
Yeah,
they're the fucking best.
Dude, yeah, it's magical. It's right there.
Yeah.
You see it moving. It's not.
It's in your fucking. It actually exists in real life.
Yeah, our brains we know when something is CG
or screen
and screen.
Yeah, I don't.
And
like
so
that.
it takes you out of it. But when you see something like that puts you at awe. I mean, so Disneyland was set the fucking. It set the standard. It was an incredible thing when it opened. It was a huge success, and you saw people kind of capitalize off. Wait a second, there isn't a Disneyland anywhere near Idaho, or anywhere near Ohio.
Yeah.
So you had
we
all
love the Country Bear Jamboree, so let's do something.
Yeah, and you saw a lot of places open up with basically Country Bear Jamboree with like a restaurant around it, which is it's a brilliant idea.
Brilliant.
And family, it's a skewed history of Bullwinkles, because it's kind of, I feel like we're historians and we're trying to piece together. It's the Sumerians, I think, were near the Phoenicians. It's like,
so this is one thing that drives me nuts about like people like us that are doing quote unquote history of whatever. We don't know shit, and we we only know from our experiences. And I've never been to a Bullwinkles before, but I'm very familiar with Rocky and Bullwinkle. I'm familiar with Peabody and Sherman. A lot of the characters, Boris and Natasha. I'm familiar with what was the
Dudley Do-Right?
Dudley Do-Right. There's a lot of shit that came out of Rocky and Bullwinkle as an IP that really has been underutilized, and this is the only thing as far as a themed anything, whether it be a theme park or whatever, that we have for that IP.
Yeah, Dudley Do-Right does have the Islands of Adventure ride.
Oh, they do.
But
that's it?
That's it. Yeah. I mean, you think about it, how huge those characters were. I mean, in the 90s, when I was a kid, it was a big... I fucking loved Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Well, they always had... They was on the air. It was in syndication for a long time.
I mean, it even spawned a movie. It spawned those. It spawned a movie in like 2000.
Yeah, with Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro playing Boris. And, you know, Rocky...
No, he played... He played like the... I can't remember the name. It's like the villain's like Supreme Commander.
Oh, yes.
I think his name.
God damn it.
Boris and Natasha were... I think it was Rene Russo and Jason Alexander.
That's right. Jason Alexander was
very
Boris.
odd casting.
It was a huge movie from what I remember.
Well, it was a... I don't know if it was a huge movie, but there was definitely a big push for the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it ever lived up to the expectations, because if it did, it would have been, you know, there would have been 10 sequels to it.
Well, yeah, there would have, you know, it's crazy though, because those are huge characters somehow. Like, okay, so, you know, there is something interesting about the history of this though, because you had Family Fun Centers was kind of like revolutionary, because the dudes that made bumper boats and like not bumper cars, but bumper boats,
yeah,
like they and these two brothers, and then another guy that made like big arcade game, they all came together to make Family Fun Centers. And at some point they went to Oregon to like make, I think, their version of Chuck E. Cheese, and they had they like merged with Bullwinkle's. It's very confusing. I don't know, but it was a Bullwinkle's and Family Fun Center, and that kind of became like a future of Bullwinkle's, where it was just Family Fun Centers with Bullwinkle's.
So I think what happened is that the original Bullwinkle's was in Santa Clara, which is up north of San
It was like
Jose
the flagship demo. This is what it can be.
The demo, yeah. And I think what happened is that Family Fun Centers were like, okay, well, why don't we just bring in Bullwinkle's as an, you know, why not? It's just an extra chunk to what we already have. We need a restaurant, so that would be a great way to, you know, and Bullwinkle in the 80s and in the 90s was pretty hot still.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, perfect. This is a great character. We can't bring in Snoopy. We can't bring in Mickey Mouse. You know, Mr. Magoo ain't going to sell tickets. So here we go.
Yeah. And I mean, dude,
young and old are going to, you know, they're going to recognize Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
It seemed to be a perfect kind of combo. But I feel like it was an extremely underutilized, character. They could have really just said, fuck the Family Fun Centers, and just done a whole Rocky and Bullwinkle universe theme park around.
Oh, totally,
the show.
Dude. Yeah, because there's so many elements. You got Peabody and Sherman. You have
Dudley Do Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like, I mean, those are super popular themselves.
They could have done a Boris and Natasha spin-off thing.
Yeah.
There's so much to play with there.
You're right. And, you know, it's funny,
especially for that size.
Yeah. And so that, like, flagship one in Santa Clara was, like, it showed what they could do, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, the Bullwinkle showroom, like, because that's what a lot of people are going to remember that didn't grow up with, like, the Santa Clara one. Mm-hmm. They're going to remember it being with the Family Fun Center.
Right.
And so, like, I remember that was impressive in itself, because the band was rad. The animatronics were like, it looked almost better than Chuck E. Cheese and more fluid in a way. Although those were really impressive too. And they've just, you know, for the time, or when I was a little child, a little boy. Right. But Rocky and Bullwinkle, I remember just being like blown away by the show, because there was a fucking water fountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a whole water show
right in front of the stage.
Dope. Yeah, and like I remember Boris and Natasha are super like sassy with each other in the show, and they're being all playful, which is hilarious because it reminds me of my aunt and uncle's sexual chemistry. Because my uncle had a nickname for himself. God rest his soul. He was a lovely man, but yeah, he had a real funny. He was always very sweet with my aunt, but like they'd be like flirtatious, which I wasn't used to. I was used to my dad being like, "Hey, you know, you fucked me up. I'm trying to kill some fuckers on my video game." You know, but I mean, my dad can be sweet to my mom, I guess. But it was they were just really open with their like, you know, flirtatious shit.
Yeah.
And my dad always joked about my uncle having, you know, leather whips and stuff.
So
they would hit on each other and use Rocky and Bullwinkle or Boris and Natasha lingo. And his nickname was Uncle Badenoff, right?
Wow.
He'd be like, "Hey, I'm Uncle Badenoff," and she, you know, "Hey, Natasha, I want you to put vodka in my pee hole," or, you know. I don't think he said that, but I remember one time my brother.
Why don't you meet me in the Bullwinkle's bathroom so we can film another episode of the Butt Machine Boys? That's terrible.
Well, see, in my household, we grew up with a lot of like profanity because my dad is very profane. It'd be funny because we'd hear him call someone a fucking dildo on the freeway, but then if we dare uttered it was like, oh, but we were used to very like, very verbal, we were used to a wide vocabulary of words. And my uncle, I never really heard him swear too much, but he'd do the, oh, Uncle Bad enough. And one time my brother thought it'd be real cute to say, oh, Uncle Bad the fuck. I think my uncle totally heard, and it's just kind of funny because, that kind of implies that he's either bad at fucking or, but which is probably not the case. He's, spawned 2 children that have,
He's a great fucker.
I've
seen the videos. They're pretty impressive.
So I just remember that whole like playful Boris and Natasha kind of thing, and Natasha was pretty smoking. Dude,
she was a babe, man. Yeah.
Boris was like, maybe he was
not the most masculine of body types, I would say.
No. Yeah, he's a little.
He definitely looked like a little. He looked like he would be pulling his dick out, just like jumping out of alleyways, like, hey, ha!
Yeah, maybe he's just got a big hog, dude. Yeah. He does. He
kind of has like a Ron Jeremy body type a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure he's played him before.
That would have been you know what? We should talk about the alternate casting for Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck was Robert De Niro's character's name? It was like Supreme Leader or something.
Yeah. It's Adolf Hitler.
It's something like that. I don't know. I can't remember offhand.
It's oh man, I know it. It's like here we're gonna find it out right now.
But who would have been a better casting choice in that time frame for these characters?
Oh, dude. Ron Jeremy.
Right. Ron Jeremy as Boris.
Yeah.
So I want to say it's Supreme Leader. Or it's like, it's
Jason Alexander was Boris Bad Enough. Rene Russo was Natasha.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro was Fearless Leader.
Fearless Leader. Okay, yeah. Fearless Leader.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So who would have been a good Fearless Leader? Let's just say, I'm gonna say.
Christoph Waltz.
Let's say Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Just really go, yeah. Larry Bird. Oh, in his acting debut.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Renee. So Natasha.
Well, Danny DeVito maybe.
As a real one? No. We're
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe for Natasha, let's just say Kathy Bates.
Not Natasha Leggero.
Huh?
Comedian.
Natasha Leggero, as when she was like 15.
Yeah. Yeah. When that movie came out in 2000.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy Bates. Yeah.
Or maybe maybe Bette Midler would have been.
Oh yeah. Bette Midler would have been great. Yeah.
And she just sings the whole role.
Yeah. What? Bette Midler and like fucking Barbara Streisand. They exist in like this mom. Hairdresser.
Dude, people love Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, they do.
They fucking love her.
What was Cleopatra, right? She was in the Cleopatra movie.
Barbara Streisand was?
I think so.
I know that. Originally it was Elizabeth.
Was it Elizabeth Taylor?
Elizabeth Taylor. I don't know if
all of them are like they're all relative, like that genre.
This amalgamation, like there's like a little crossover, and then just one picks up the torch.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but I knew a guy that
all of my like gay friends and my moms.
Yeah, they love.
Like they know
Barbara
that whole
Streisand.
genre.
So they're
divas, dude.
Right,
Barbara Streisand's not a nice person. Like she's probably killed cats.
Exactly. Yeah. Just that got that set foot into her property. She's got a fucking little zap.
You gotta respect the diva, though. It's kind of they come with some sass.
Well, I mean, realistically, like it's tough because I'm sure in certain certain kind of relationships, they're wonderful people.
Yeah.
But anybody that doesn't quite know what they're doing, you're fucked.
Yeah, well, it's weird though because you know that they're gonna be a diva.
It's gonna be hard.
Like I wouldn't expect Madonna to be like the easiest to approach. You know what I mean? Like one of those characters.
Well, what was it? What's fucking Batman's? Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Like that tape that audio tape that came
out
of
you fucking in my life.
Yeah. Like, really upset.
Yeah.
But it's
good for you.
I mean, the thing is that like I understand his frustration because who knows? Like. I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say that person that kept doing that probably did it several times. He's holding up a huge chunk of people, and I would assume that probably wasn't the best set anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just another fucking, it's just like, if you don't have your shit on par, because I've heard other stories about Christian Bale that have been like really like great, like somebody that, like for instance, there's a hockey player named Sean Avery who was talking about working with him on a movie, and Sean Avery got the script the night before and had to run lines with Christian Bale, and he said that Christian Bale right away understood that Sean Avery was not, didn't have a lot of experience as an actor, and pulled him aside and ran the lines over and over and over and over again to get him up to speed immediately. And he didn't have to do that, but he said that like he was the nicest guy in the world because he fucking helped him so much.
Yeah, you gotta admire someone who like gives a shit.
Yeah, and I've seen Christian Bale twice at Disneyland, and like one time I pointed him out to these kids in line, and like he totally like it's Christian Bale. He's a fucking huge star. Yeah, he's fucking Batman.
Yeah.
And like when I pointed him out to these kids, he totally gave them a little, hey, how you do?
That's so cool, man.
Yeah, he didn't obviously he didn't want to be bothered, and he was trying to be low key, but he definitely gave these people the acknowledgement, which is all you can expect for somebody with their family at a theme park where they're going to get recognized.
Which is a lot better than what Pat Sajak does when he sees people. He goes, "Oh yeah, that's you." Yeah. So
But back to Bullwinkle.
Yeah, the casting of our Bullwinkles in 2000. Who could have been? So Brendan Fraser, didn't he play Dudley Do-Right?
Yeah.
So he could play Dudley Do-Right in the film.
Why don't they bring him back?
It's like an Avengers universe, Yeah. They'll spawn 30 movies of all these characters.
Who would be Peabody and Sherman? How about McLovin?
Yeah, McLovin and
Sherman. Let's just say
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. No, it would be like who's that guy? Sheldon from Big Bang. That's who would probably play.
Oh yeah.
That's probably who would do it.
God, what is
They'll
this?
just dress him up in a dog costume.
Yeah,
They'll do like Cats.
Yeah,
they'll do it with the fucking dog. It'd be awesome. Give him a
dude.
this time.
Yeah, there probably is a bestiality version of the of the
probably,
Bullwinkle.
man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll have to check Serbian Netflix on IPN or what is that thing? VPN.
VPN, yeah.
You could watch.
I actually know somebody that uses a VPN that lives in Mexico. And they said, because there's a lot of stuff they can't get on like Netflix or anywhere else that in Mexico. So they have to use a VPN in order to like watch things that people are talking about in the States.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
well, VPN, you can sponsor our show at buttmachineboys.com. But dude, so Bullwinkles though, I think that'd be a fun version of the film. By the way, I mean, dude, the Jer Bear as
at the end of the video, they all just fucking go to a Bullwinkle's restaurant
and eat pizza.
Like this weird meta thing.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be in a '90s film as well, or whatever. 2000.
Just a big advertisement.
Yeah. Dude, and the pizza, I remember it tasting better than Chuck E. Cheese. It was pretty, which is
how can you fuck
a
pizza?
Yeah, you can. 7-Eleven.
I've never had 7-Eleven pizza, but I heard somewhere that 7-Eleven pizza was the best-selling pizza in the world.
That's Costco.
Costco pizza.
Yeah,
okay.
Costco is the biggest. That's like, the best-selling pizza on the planet.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, Costco pizza is pretty just run-of-the-mill.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that when you have bread, a little bit of sauce, some cheese, and then some salty toppings, you can't really fuck that up.
Yeah.
Unless the bread tastes like dog shit, or you're using cheese that has gone bad. But I don't think it's.
Yeah.
Of course it's going to be good. It's and especially in that kind of environment where you're watching animatronics in a water show, everything's going to be good. Especially when you're a kid.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was a rad place. I remember they had like sounds, like they had like sounds of like
like little swampy sounds, right?
Yeah, like you're right there with those characters in like the Canadian woods and stuff.
Yeah, because the original one was all themed upon being in a cabin in the woods.
Yeah, and what's crazy is so eventually most of those. There are 2 locations left, by the way, of Bullwinkles that we discovered in Oregon and Washington. Mm-hmm. And there's still family fun centers with Bullwinkles. So it's pretty cool that they're still out there somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'd love to make a trek up there. But like in California, Boomers bought them out.
Yeah, because California or Family Fun Center turned into Boomers, right?
Yeah, Boomers like bought out all the Family Fun Center Bullwinkles, and so the one in Fountain Valley, right close to where we are, where the cast man, our boy grew up, he was saying that for a while they still had the Bullwinkle animatronics post Boomers buyout. And I remember ours in Upland, where I grew up, they got rid of it pretty fast, like the remnants of it. There was a Bullwinkle, but that was it. There was no band. Right. But for a while, the band was still going, still rocking. But yeah, man, it's weird. Like Boomers, though, during COVID, closed like almost all the California locations. There is still in Irvine.
Okay.
So like they probably have the log cabin. I'd like to go there, man. Yeah, it's
because some of them ditched the log cabin.
Yeah, some of them did ditch that. Yeah, Fountain Valley, you could see the desolate log cabin from the freeway. Actually.
Dude, we got to go over there.
I know,
you got to
man.
take off of this, don't you?
Yeah, I do. God
Shit.
dang it. But
Okay.
but dude, I don't know, man. This is just fun going down memory lane with you, and hopefully with the people. If you have any memories, share it with us. If you have any memories of going to Bullwinkles, if you like,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of it's tragic that there isn't more about it because they looked fucking amazing. I mean, they were one of many Chuck E. Cheese knockoffs, but I feel like they were a step above all of those.
The water show alone is a step above, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking rad.
Yeah.
But it's just, I find it to be unfortunate that the only thing they did with the property was make it into a restaurant. Because when I first heard about Bullwinkles, I immediately thought of it being like a full Chuck E. Cheese knockoff, and like there was rides and attractions that were all themed around the Rocky.
There's games themed around it, but
but very little, not the whole thing.
Yeah, there isn't like a log ride or it's unfortunate.
Dude, it's weird. Like I could see like a second iteration of Bullwinkles becoming a thing where they could actually take that idea and turn it into a mini golf course. Arcades are kind of like, it just depends on what kind of arcade, like maybe a vintage arcade where you have like skee-ball and all the old games as opposed to like video games. Ditch all that shit. Do a shooting gallery, do skee-ball, things like that, like carnival games in some like aspects. And then like just theme it all out and do it correctly.
It could be like an Incredible John's,
you know,
dude. Or John's
know
Incredible Pizza.
What's that?
John's Incredible Pizza?
I have no idea.
Oh my God. John's Incredible Pizza.
Never heard of it.
Oh my God. It's dude, we gotta fucking.
Is it something around here?
It's definitely in Southern California for sure. There's a few of them.
There's nothing up north.
Holy shit. Okay, dude, we gotta go. We have to go.
Let's do it.
It's a themed buffet.
Okay.
But each room is a different. You've got like the half pipe, fucking SoCal room, and then you've got like it's like the Surfer Extreme Sports Center, and then you have like the Kid Zone, and then you have like the VH1.
Sick, I love VH1.
Great. Like single, like single
shows.
divorcee music.
Basketball wives.
It looks like a club like in the 90s. It's called Fusion, and they play music videos.
This
it's all
sounds
weird
like
music
something
videos.
that was like.
And then Log, they have a log cabin as well.
Weird.
A log where I'd loved because it was the most peaceful.
Yeah.
Dude, we have to go on a day off. I'm
like
so down.
It reminds me of like a Planet Hollywood era.
Yeah, there's one right next to Knott's Berry Farm, Buena Park.
We'll go.
We'll go. So, and I love, they have little donuts that they make. Donuts. I'm so excited. I can't even talk, dude. They have little donuts. They look like little hemorrhoid
let's
pillows.
Save it for
Okay, yeah. We will.
Because I'd love to go. Sounds great.
Yeah, dude. But man, I mean, I just want to give a shout out to Bullwinkles and all the memories I have from going to the one in Upland. I remember my little heart melting seeing Bullwinkle and Boris and Uncle Bad the Fuck.
I would love to see them bring it back, but I don't know if you've ever been to a Pirates Cove.
No.
So we're gonna do another episode about Pirates Cove. That's coming in the future.
I've got scurvy on me balls.
Pirates Cove is fucking sick. There's a bunch of them around the country, but man. Like the theming of a Pirates Cove, but like that level of theming of a Pirates Cove, because they hire a lot of people from Disney and to do their theme, do their pirate golf.
Wow.
But that as far as like a Bullwinkles go, I mean, it would fucking be so sick.
I agree, man.
So
if they
sick.
could do it, but yeah, man. I don't know. It's been fun though, reminiscing on it, thinking about the possibilities. I definitely want to take a trek up to Oregon to see it.
That'd be so cool.
Maybe we can go to Portland riot.
It's just so disappointing that they haven't done more. Yeah, let's go riot. It's just disappointing they haven't done anything with that property. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a fucking. I mean, it's so recognizable, and it's. I mean, I know it's like we're living in this time period of like reboots and shit like that, and I just don't understand why they haven't. They've done Peabody and Sherman. They've rebooted that. Yeah. But they haven't done Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I know, man. It's a trip.
Time.
Yeah, it's about time, dude. Time's up, dude. Let's see it happen, But,
there you go.
Dude, Ross, where can people follow your ass?
You can follow my ass, buttmachineboys.com. That's where, first and foremost. Rossco Soletrain everywhere. It's like all over. Like even if you typed in on YouTube ROSSCO, it usually pops up. The YouTube channel is going great.
Oh yeah, dude! Follow Rossco Soletrain, man. Yeah, cranking out them videos.
Yeah, man. I'm finally starting to gain a little traction on YouTube.
Dude, fuck
slow. Yeah. It's slow, but I'm seeing. There's more watchers. There's more subs. YouTube is a fucking fickle bitch.
It is, dude. Yeah, and YouTube is as well.
Did I say YouTube?
I think you said Rutu.
Yeah, Rutu.
That's the dog.
Roo. Yeah, it's a bitch, man. So
that's actually the bestiality. No, it's YouTube.
And Robert, I know that we've been having experiments with YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to have experiments with YouTube.
Yes.
We've been talking about this for a while. It just hasn't happened because of a change in life.
Yeah.
Your transition
I am Mormon
in life.
Now.
Yes. Yeah.
it's a lot. Joseph Smith asks a lot of his followers, but no,
that's where all your money's going.
Yeah, dude. No, but I'm excited to see that grow and get this out there. So tell your friends if you like our podcast.
Share it around, spread it around.
Tell your rabbi, tell your brother,
man.
tell your roommate,
tell the fucking girl at Starbucks that you think has a crush on you that absolutely doesn't. Tell her.
Yeah.
Say,
exactly.
Hey, I know these guys on YouTube. I just say that you know us, and they talk about butt machines. That might actually entice her to finally come around to you. Probably not, but you never know. It's worth a shot in the dark because at this point right now, you ain't got shit, brother.
Yeah, dude. No, I agree, and that's great advice, man. Well, dude, keep following us. Thank you for this. Has been a really fun birthday episode.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. It feels good,
dude. Another thing that you haven't talked about either, brother. We got stickers.
We do have stickers.
We're trying to step up our merch game.
We do.
We're like that band that just doesn't ever it's like you guys got merch. It's like yeah.
Yeah.
You've been doing this podcast for how long?
Yeah, God, it will be 2 years, like January of 20.
Okay, so a little less than 2 years.
Yeah, I started doing it in November. Merch. Yeah, recording them but yeah, almost 2 years. Yeah, we finally got merch, and they're awesome. Our buddy Ray did it.
Yeah,
great job. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. But yeah, guys. Hit us up. We'll send them to you if you live in fucking Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Or
where would they get a hold of you though?
Reach me Instagram.
Robertland Podcast.
Or Gmail, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. Send Robert send him a message. Send him a dick pic, and he'll send you a
dick pic. No, I'll send you my soul, dude. But
a sticker.
Yeah, attached to a dick pic. No, guys, love y'all. Please be safe out there. Thanks for joining us. Feliz Navidad. Au revoir. Fuck yeah, dude.
Theme park memories.
Hi, this is Terry again. As you know, I'm a longtime listener, and I wanted to wish Robert a happy birthday, and I ended up I tried to wish him a happy birthday, but there was just so much going on, and so I just give me one more chance to wish Robert a happy birthday, because this is very important to me that he has a happy birthday. I went to Bullwinkle's for my my birthday once, and it's a family fun center, but there was nothing family about it, and there was nothing fun because there was a birthday party going on, and it was my birthday party. And Bullwinkle came by, and he wished a different child happy birthday, not me. Well, actually, the family party was the other kid's party, and I was already 39, but 39 is a very special year you're almost 40, and I think it should be celebrated. And when someone's turning almost 6, it's not nearly as an achievement as turning 39. So you're turning 6. Why would Bullwinkle wish the 6-year-old a happy birthday? It's not that big of a deal. He's only been through 6 years. But I've been through 39 years. And he wished that boy happy birthday, and not me. Well, he did wish me a happy birthday also, but it felt like he didn't wish me a happy birthday because he wished someone else a happy birthday. How could it be 2 people's birthday in one day is my question. It's my birthday. God damn it. Ow. I hit my fist on a table, and it is hurting. It is hurting, but that's neither here nor there. It might heal. It might heal. My body seems to... I have a few health issues that make it hard for my body to heal on its own. I usually have to take vitamins, and I'm actually starting a GoFundMe to get stem cell done to any of my parts of my body. I don't have... I do have health insurance, but it could be better.
Theme park memories.
Robert. Yo, Robertland, it's me. Captain Hook You Up. What's up, man? I'm out of Disney jail, man. Yeah, man, I'm out. I'm coming over to your house, man. I need a place to stay real bad.